Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, I am so glad you're here. I want to take a quick second and say thank you to all the channel members. Thank you, thank you. I want to say thank you to all the channel subscribers, and thank you to anyone who comes in to check out the knife, the EDC content. I really appreciate it. If you're so inclined, and you get a chance, if you do hit that subscribe button and that bell notification icon, it really helps me out. Today I have got a super cool knife to share with you guys that I unboxed about a week ago. It is a knife unlike really any fixed blade I've experienced. This is the Very Good Knife Company, a USA made company. It's called their Tradition Junior. A Very Good Knife Company is Jacob and his wife, I forget her name, and their 4 children that they homeschool. This company started in November 30th. It will be a year ago. However, Jacob has been grinding blades and making knives for the last 10, 11 years, working for his dad. They've got a YouTube channel. You can kind of learn a lot about that whole story. But the bottom line is, one of the most intense grinds I've seen on a knife and all of his knives. I'm very impressed with the company. This is a knife that Lee, one of the viewers, one of our community brothers, was kind enough to send in for me to check out. And of all 3 that he sent me, this one is by far my favorite. And this again is the Very Good Knife Company Tradition Junior. And what we have here is kind of, and just because I don't have a good vernacular, kind of a Nessmuk style, but it's really not. What it is it is a Nitro V full tang blade with a totally unique hollow grind. The plunges on this knife, which is totally handmade, are absolutely perfect. The bevel, which is super thin behind the edge, is perfect. The grind on this very unique blade is perfect. And these knives are very reasonably priced. Under $200 if I'm not mistaken. This knife is so slicey, so therapeutically slow that I kind of hate to do this, because I will sit here and I will slice therapeutically, because this is not a thin blade stock knife. Take it all the way up to the tip, heel, all the way up to the tip, heel to tip, and look how much bite it's got. So just an absolutely amazing hollow ground, thin behind the edge, yet thick enough to not be a flimsy tool. Because again, you've got this full blade stock, no jimping. The jimping's not needed. You've got these, I'm assuming these are some type of stainless, maybe Nitro V pins that look just stunning. The Mars Valley carbon fiber. This is one of their specialty series, so this one's going to be a little bit more expensive. You can get this knife for, like I was saying, at a very, very reasonable price with my Carter or G10 handles. But they also, since they build these knives one at a time, plus they drop some, you can reach out to them. I'll put all their contact information in the description. But you can get it the way you want, right? And as you know, handle materials drive the price. So for me personally, I would go with something a little bit more simple to save money, because it's the blade that is so wonderful to me. Of all their knives, this is the Tradition Junior. They also make a full-size Tradition, plus about 11 other models. All of them are uniquely cool, and they look like wonderful tools. All handmade by Jacob, and done just very, very well. The other thing I was going to say about this one's Nitro V, but you can order these in 80 CRV too as well. They offer them in a couple of different blade styles, and then there's a little bit of fluctuation in price there depending on what you're looking for. So let's do a couple of quick size comparisons on this Tradition Junior. It is going to be just a smidge shorter than the Benchmade Bug Out, which means it is going to probably be a smidge bigger than the Mini Bug Out, which it is. And let's look at it next to a couple of fixies. Got next to the Bradford Guardian 3, to which it's going to be just a little bit longer than, just a little longer than. And let's look at it next to, because I've still got it out here, the White River Small Game, which the White River Small Game, just a tiny bit longer than it, but right around the same size. The TKL Agent 2, going to be right about the same size as the TKL Agent 2. And then we've got the David Mary Riverhawk, to which it is right about the same size as the Riverhawk. So let's get some terrestrial measurements on that, and we'll take my Javon with the sticker Amazon promotional tape measure, and we'll learn that this is about 7¼ inches long overall, a little bit less than that. The blade is going to measure in right under 3½ inches, right between 3¼ and 3½. The cutting area is going to be 3¼ full 3¼ and then the handle inside dimension is going to be 3½. And I want you to look at the beveling on this heel. The fit and finish on this knife is exquisite, if that's even a word. I think it is. Exquisite. I might have mispronounced it. Let's look at the blade stock. So the blade stock is 0.1345. I can't get this measurement well, but it is so thin. 0.0145. And then the handle is a comfortable right at a ½ inch, 0.53, right around a ½ inch. Feels great. Fantastic little tool. Fantastic little knife. Fantastic cutter. I mean, guys, I cannot stress to you enough how, and I don't think the sound's picking it up, but how well this slays material. It is an absolute machine gun and never folds, never misses a cut. And again, I go into therapeutic slicey mode because it is so impressive. I almost missed a cut there, but that was because I let go of the paper. Guys, the Tradition Junior by Very Good Knife Company is absolutely stunning. One of the biggest surprises I've seen this year, and Lee was kind enough to send it out and say, hey, I think you might be interested in checking this out. And he sent a couple of other knives, all of which have been wonderful, all of which I've shared with you guys. This little gem right here is probably my favorite. Weighs in at 4.10 ounces, and that's got the marble or the Mars Valley carbon fiber. I put an ulti clip on it. It's got a different clip, 0.570, more of a belt clip. So I like to carry it inside the pocket. I've been carrying this one in my back pocket, my back right pocket, and it works very well. Fantastic knife, guys. Deep, deep hollow grind. I don't know if the light's giving you too much reflection, but it is just an absolute beautifully done handcrafted knife, made in the USA, a very good knife company. I wasn't aware of them. Please check them out just to look at what they offer. And if you get ready for a fixed blade, I have no affiliation with them, but check out Jacob, check out his knives. He's got some Hawks, which are Wharncliffes in stock now. Just a few. My buddy A to Z, after seeing this knife, bought one. So I'm going to get to review another one of his knives when A to Z's gets here. But very good knife company, gets a very good blow me away award. Fantastic knife, fantastic company. I talked to Jacob's wife just to learn more about him. She was wonderful. I'm sure he's wonderful. I'm a fan. Guys, thank you for watching this. If you're so inclined, do hit the subscribe. If you're so inclined, hit the thumbs up. If you're pissed, hit the thumbs down. But mainly, look out for the guy to your left. Look out for the guy or gal to your right. Look out for one another. Go forward with love in your hearts and choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.